Thank you so much for listening to PoliticalStorm.com. I'm John Small. I've got my beautiful wife, Heidi, with me here. How you doing?
Fantastic.
You know, I'm always excited to have you on the program with me, but I'm also always very nervous to have you on the program with me. And she has no clue what we're going to talk about right now because this is something that I've been saving just for her. I was on Facebook this morning, and there's a video that was posted earlier today. This happened just recently. And it was the beginning of August. So what is today? The 3rd, the 4th, whatever.
Yeah.
So this is very recent. And this is a Trump supporter who is being questioned at an event by a CNN reporter. And I think this is completely the opposite of what this man was expecting to get.
I think I've seen this. Is this the African-American?
Yes.
Okay.
So you have seen it. Oh,
yes, I have.
Now, it's going to ruin half of it. I was kind of expecting you're hearing this for the first time, but... So you're telling me
I'm way more informed than you think.
You find out about things before I tell them to you? Are you serious? How did that happen? Okay, well, for those of you that have not seen the video, we're going to listen to it. We're going to comment a little bit, and then we're going to talk about what my thoughts are on this here. And I'm excited to hear Heidi's thoughts. So let's take a listen here.
What do you think about the fact that white supremacists support Trump?
I'm going to pause right there. So you've got the CNN reporter asking a black man with a hat that says Trump, what do you think the white supremacist groups are supporting Donald Trump? And he's expecting this guy to get all upset about Donald Trump. And boy, oh boy, is he in for a shock.
It doesn't matter. That's the right to free speech. I'm sick of this race and divide. And CNN is perfect at doing that. It's always divide and conquer. People have the right to choose whatever they want. What the hell has that got to do with Donald Trump? He's not a racist. I'm sick of that. It's a scam, and I know it's not going to get on CNN. We're sick of you media.
I'm going to pause it right there. At this point, the CNN reporter is looking down at his page, trying to find another question, going, where do I go from there? And at this point, he doesn't see all of the other reporters that are covering this event that have now come over, and he has become the story. He doesn't even realize that. He's looking at his page, trying to think, okay, where am I going to go from here? And this is where it gets interesting to me.
What do you think about what he just said to you? That's maybe not a fair question to ask. You're just trying to associate Trump with racism.
He would never call it racist before he started running against the Democratic Party.
I mean, is that a fair question to ask? Are you saying that Trump is racist because some racist guy supports him?
I'm just here doing my job.
Well, that was your question.
The best quote of the entire clip. I'm just here doing my job. So wait a minute. What is your job? Is your job to try to pit people against Trump? Because if that's what he's doing, then bravo, you're doing a great job. If that's not what his job is, then maybe he needs
He works for CNN. That's what his job is.
And I had a person in the comments on this video that I saw online. There's a whole lot of them. There's a ton of comments. But one of them said it was of course, he's from the Clinton News Networks. Yeah. Now, the thing that's really interesting is I saw this on a friend's Facebook page. I'm going to play the rest of it because this guy is relentless. The one that was asking him, what did you think of the comments?
At least answer it. Yeah, Trump is not a racist. And again, it's the media who give us those perceptions. You see, because the Democratic Party, they always control the black people. It's a plantation. As long as they're on the mammary gland of America, getting their food stamps, getting their welfare, and they're not dreaming for the stars. They're not, and society is killing that dream. They're killing that dream by this globalism. Hell with globalism.
At this point, the CNN reporter, by the way, has put all of his notes away, and he's packing up and trying to find a way to sneak out of this conversation that he has now become the center ring of this little circus. And we'll finish the clip here.
Because globalism takes away America's wealth.
Do Black Panthers support Obama, sir? CNN. Do Black Panthers support Obama?
He's not.
You're welcome.
He's
You're
not
welcome.
paying any attention to this man.
Do Black Panthers support Obama, sir?
CNN man has nothing to say about that. He's walking away. Now, I'm going to say thank you to whoever it was that posted this. It says on the thing, produced by Jeremy Seagal and Andrew Marcus, so I want to make sure that we throw that out there, and a big thank you. It was shared on Facebook. It's been all over the place. You saw it too?
Yes.
So it wasn't just on my Facebook?
No.
I thought I had some special connection, but I apparently do not. Well, the thing that's interesting is the debate that I've gotten in, and I try not to get into political debates on Facebook because nobody wins these. But I have a gentleman, Jeffrey, I won't use his last name. He's from Minnesota. I looked up to see. We're not friends, but We have a mutual friend. That's how we both got on this. And I said, to me, it looked like a reporter just got cut off at the knees. He was expecting and hoping to get a man angry with Donald Trump, but instead found out what I've been telling people for a while. People are angry at the media for their biased reporting. That's exactly what happened. They were trying so hard to find an anti-Trump story that this man was trying to feed this guy lines talking about, oh, these white supremacists support Trump. And the guy's going, what does that have to do with Trump?
It has nothing to do with Trump.
He doesn't support them.
Right.
You know, because of their actions, you're trying to blame him for something? So I got in this argument, and the guy, when I posted that, his response to my comment about the media bias was, did he not call Mexicans rapists? Did he not mock a mentally disabled guy? So that was his comment right away, and I said, I'm not saying he's a great person. What I'm saying is the media is doing everything they can to slant this coverage towards Hillary. She has been caught so many times in lies. The media tries to avoid those stories. Now they're getting caught, and this guy is mad at the media. So my conversation has been all about the media. He kept dragging it back into politics, which we won't go through all of that because we don't have that much time. So,
and here's what I will say. Out of the two of them, who is the better person, honestly, between him and Hillary? I'm just saying, she has been caught lying repeatedly over and over and over, breaking the law over and over and over. And Trump may say things that are politically incorrect, but as far as I'm concerned, we need more of that in this country because I think political correctness has destroyed this country. It has taken us down this horrible spiral where everyone is offended by everything, and we never used to be that country. We never used to be that whiny, pathetic, horrible country. And I think we need somebody who's going to bring us back to where freedom of speech, you can say what you're thinking, and that's okay.
Well, yesterday they tried to make a big deal of the whole baby crying video.
Yeah, whatever.
And I won't play the audio of that, but there was a baby crying, and Donald Trump said, oh, that's okay. Hey, I love babies. It's not a big deal. Don't worry about it. And
as she was walking out with it, he thought she was leaving with the baby. So he's like, don't worry, it's okay.
And then he said something along the lines of, I love babies. And then she stayed in the room, and the baby kept crying. And then he goes, you're going to need to take that baby out. Which is hilarious. I think she thought I was serious when I was saying I wanted a crying baby in here. I'm like, sometimes I'm thinking, could somebody please just talk to this guy and let him know you're not helping yourself when you do this kind of stuff?
I didn't see anything wrong with it. It's you always take a crying baby out of the room. You always do. That's just common courtesy.
Did you not know instantly that the media was going to attack? That is like fresh blood in the water.
No matter what this man does, they're going to attack. I mean, he could
made fun
help
of him
an old lady across the street, and they would attack him for, I don't know, not helping the black man who is behind her across the street. Something would come of anything.
My favorite thing from yesterday was he apparently doesn't know how to eat KFC. There's a photo of him on his plane leaving one place going to another, and he had some Kentucky Fried Chicken there, and there was one piece on the plate and all the lids were still on the sides, and he had a knife and a fork in his hand, and they took a photo of this, and there were about 40 comments from people saying, who eats chicken this way? And they were dogpiling on the guy for eating chicken wrong. I'm like, are you kidding me? So
maybe he wasn't eating the chicken. Maybe he was eating the coleslaw and the mashed potatoes. He hadn't even opened that
yet. That's what they're saying. They hadn't even opened that yet, so he was doing it wrong. And
whatever.
Nobody who eats chicken like that alone. Can run our country.
If anybody ever saw our son eating chicken, they would say, okay, he's probably not doing it so bad.
He's doing all right. All right. I wanted to get your comments on that, and we spoke a little longer than I planned. We're trying to keep these podcasts nice and short, so you'll have a chance to get on every day and take a quick little listen and be updated. If you have ideas, by the way, for a podcast, reach out and let us know. We'll gladly throw those on here as well. And then here's the creme de la creme. Here's your opportunity. For those of you who disagree with me, Mr. Jeffrey from Minnesota, and I see I just got a comment back that I have to get back into my pissing match over here. So.
Oh, just ignore him.
I got more piss
They're
left.
They're not worth it.
I got time. Anyway, we're going to get back into that. But if you disagree and you would like to chime in, go to politicalstorm.com, and I'm going to click on there right as we're speaking, so I make sure I tell you what to click on, because you can actually write a blog of your own. So if you ever feel like maybe people are shutting you off and not letting you say what you want to say, here's your chance. Anyone can comment. Anyone can have their say. On the top right-hand corner of the screen, anyone can write and blog. Click here now at politicalstorm.com. And here's the cool thing. Each week, I'm going to be reaching out to somebody, whether you agree with me or disagree with me. If it's a good comment, if it's a good thought, we're going to reach out and chat a little bit. So you might have a chance to debate me right here on the program, or you might have a chance to agree with me. Either way, go to politicalstorm.com. The good news is we're not trying to force feed you our opinions. We're giving you a chance to have a voice. You have a choice in this election, and now you have a voice in this election too. Check it out at politicalstorm.com. Special thank you to my wife Heidi for joining me today. For politicalstorm.com, I'm John Small.